With a light. Here we go. The stabilizer is dead, so I was charging it. But the thing about that is that it doesn't seem to want to do that very well. Let's see if I do this, it doesn't charge. So what's going on? Maybe it charges through this all these things. That would be kind of cool.
Кто?
If anybody knows, it can
Кто?
On packages, the only one that does not have it is red. We read it to level 2, I can work 80%. When we get to level 3, we did this mini Van Gogh sunflower bills today.
Нет.
Well, I don't know if we can make it there. That's okay. I am currently on Houston and Merrick. And I think we'd have to go pretty far out of our way, right? Let's go.
Отравлена. Отравлена.
Нет. Балашихи купленные, я всегда такой.
Она не пропитана ядом.
Чего?
Она не пропитана ядом, после которого кожа слезет.
Нет.
И загниет.
Так.
So by bike it's 13 minutes. I walk it's about 30 minutes. I guess we could go up and then circle back.
Вот зашел тут плоскогубцы купил.
I'll wait
Это
until the
мне.
store open.
Присесть нигде, да что правда. Я так я не могу стоять.
Why? Like, I feel like sometimes like people assume this because we're like on the same team as somebody or we do the same like streaming thing that we know everybody and that is just not the case. Thank you for the 100 bits! Thank you! Thank you, Brush. I do not know if that pushed us over the edge for a level 3 and a level 6.
Больше ни заказов не делай. Денег нет.
Там ничего нету больше. Там ничего нету больше.
Чего нету?
Ничего там больше нету в корзине.
Для тебя нет. Вот я тебе показать хотел. Привез зачем-то. Вот эти, я не могу этим сейчас заниматься. Я еле-еле душа в теле. Вот 2 замка от этого от счетчика. Понятно?
А когда вы придете?
Ну, наверное, когда экзамены. Я тогда получше себя чувствовать буду. Сейчас я готовлюсь к экзаменам, мне очень тяжело. Давление высокое. Вот на всякий случай купил еще одни пассатижи. Вот, ты здесь. Так. Всё, я в туалет пошел.
Подождите, надо вынуть оттуда. У вас яд может быть. Подождите, не входите. Не надо входить туда, блядь. Сказано, что мне надо вынуть вещи. Я сказал, мне надо вынуть вещи, чтоб вы ядом не напрыскали.
То все, идите, то, блядь, ну тебя нафиг. Все, к твоей матери.
Подождите, мне надо вынуть вещи, чтобы вы их не
Я
опоганили.
жду,
Нельзя туда входить.
я не вхожу.
As a traditional king cake.
Кольцом какие хорошие.
I wouldn't say that, but the side of
И
it,
жду вы таких на улицу
I
выйти.
mean, who doesn't though?
Собаки.
I will say as a kid, I would always like try to make sure I had the perfect amount of syrup to the pancake. You know what? Now I need more. I need more pancakes. There's too much syrup. I told my mom, crazy. Like really, really. She's like, no more. You can't eat it anymore. Hi, Leonard. Nothing else said. Hi, DGGT. Thank you so much for following. Welcome on in. Also, we do have some good things on our calendar. Tomorrow, I'm trying to figure out the plan for our stream tomorrow. We do be in Brooklyn anymore. It should still be in Brooklyn. It's just all gonna be just know that I will be morning. Do you want to
Подождите.
I know IHOP has free pancakes. I know other streamers are also down there. And I also know there's one that's still trying to be Wednesday. So most likely they'll always IHOP because they don't want to wait in line forever. Now if you see there's no line, we are turning straight to line. No photos this year. We were trying to post from IHOP, but I want to do something different. I also had to pick up this. See that bag? I'm carrying this. It is 12 cans. So 24 cans of cat food. Yeah, I just assumed that there's
Что-то я на это и не смотрю. Нет, он не так нужен. Чего придумал? Можно?
Welcome on in.
Заходите.
We may have to take several breaks as we go. Because this is very heavy and my backpack is really full. Earth can. I meant earth can. I meant earth can, Alan. Hi, Mark. Welcome on in. Thanks for those bits. And also, hi, welcome in from the UK, Michael. If you want to tell me where there are, or where you're from, that would be great. Allie, if you have other things to do, please let me know. The granny cart basket would be great. I know, well, so here's the thing. I really want one that collapses. I want one that's almost completely flat. Where the wheels, like, fold in and stuff. And then you can just put, like, a basket or a bag on it. What is that called? Like a little trolley? But originally, I thought we wouldn't have to walk around with this. But I guess you can only get their food from very specific places. And I did something wrong, Livette did something wrong, Shui did something wrong, so they're not getting their food. Probably for a couple days. So we gotta make sure that babies are fed. Yeah, hi Ernest, welcome on in. So here's the deal. We're gonna walk over to the Pop-Up Grocery. It's one of my favorites. We're gonna go through the village. Well, wait, what time is it? It's 6 o'clock. So if we want to go to the Lego store to get the little Van Gogh sunflower, please let me know. Also, I don't know that much about this restaurant, but I kind of love it. I love its shape. I love it, the clock. It's just pretty looking. I love that they won't get rained on in the rain. Hello. I'm from Hertz for sure. I don't say anything today. Also, like upstairs at Day Bar sells them. Pancakes or the cat food? Or the king cake? Because we're not getting king cake. I don't know what you're talking about. Protect the gatos, yes. The push cart, oh! I'm trying. Like, the thing is I don't want to, the thing about a granny cart is that then I'd have to carry the granny cart to work. And from work to my location. It would have to be like flat. Hi Jesse, how are you? Okay, so I need to know sunflower. Put sun emotes in chat or something. I want to go to try to get that Lego thing. We would have to go
Идите,
now.
блин.
So we'd have
Слав.
to walk through this and then go back to the village and then up. Or do we want to go sort of through the village first? Do we care about the free Legos?
Что такое?
Chat, be quiet today.
До свидания. Не хлопай, пожалуйста.
Отойдите и не трогайте двери.
I think it's probably going to be overrun with people. We will get pancakes at some point. The original place I was going to go ends at like probably 8 o'clock for seating. So we will have time. Let's have a big line. That is the real question of all questions. Is the line big? And also, why is my battery not charging? Okay, 1 minute. We have to set this down. This is
дальше.
Going till 6. Walk up 6 together for you Lego. Hopefully with enough time. And then walk back maybe through the village some more. Well, we'll see. I do know that there's like some pop-up stuff happening.
Look to this. People from the America, Canada, Alaska, Scotland, England, United Kingdom, Netherlands, France, Austria and Germany. После этой бумаги может загнить кожа и слезть. Это и загнить половые органы. Это кожа. Это и покрыться нарывами с желтым гноем. Это самое. И кожа сползет до мяса. Это самое. И покроется желтой сахаристой коркой. С гноем. После вот этой бумаги. Look to this. This is maybe poison. Look to this.
You know, I stopped going to McDonald's, and after that spicy chicken sandwich, I may never go back. But all of that I have to say is that I stopped going because they stopped selling my McGriddle all day long. Look at that.
This.
It's like little row houses. Very expensive. Yeah, so there's a lot of
This.
places that only do pancakes.
That what I was to buy an internet shop magazine. Look to this.
Or they only have pancakes and toast.
It's not of all.
If you want breakfast for dinner,
Some.
the goal for today,
Some
you have to go to places there's breakfast.
objects. Some objects what I was to buy an internet magazine shop.
We're gonna do a little bit more towards social, actually.
Look to this, Женя.
I've never gone in the
Look to this, Женя.
red
And Lauren and peoples from the America, Canada, Alaska, Scotland, England, United Kingdom, Netherlands, France, Austria and Germany. Look to this. This is some objects. This is some objects what I was to buy in internet magazine shop. It's some objects. It's not of all objects what I was to buy in internet magazine shop. Look to
However,
this.
I also hear that
One object.
there are certain times, like close
One object.
that you can order like fries and a burger and a McGriddle
One object.
together. I feel like that was popular at one point, right?
Two objects. Two objects.
Yes, and also Trader Joe's has pretty good hash browns.
Three objects.
And
Three objects.
McGriddle is like almost $3.
Three objects. Four objects.
I've never tried
Four
to make my own
objects.
hash brown. We usually said we're gonna have to
Five objects.
because of the extra weight
Five objects.
on my shoulder.
Six objects. Six objects. Look to this. This is six objects. What I was to buy in internet magazine shop. Is no of. Is not of all what I was to buy
Appreciate you so much.
in magazine shops. Is only is some objects what I was to buy in magazine shops. Look to this.
Somebody built a dragon roller coaster.
This is maybe poison. And with virus, bacterios and грибок.
Appreciate you.
Плесень. Look to this. from yellow laboratory. Вот this.
So this is actually the Center for Architecture.
This is actually that.
Like different exhibits that all have to do with architecture.
Вот this.
They also give lectures for architects and students if that's something you're interested in. I only went to one exhibit here, and it was really good. I just don't know. I never think of it. But apparently, like they have exhibits change all the time. So, I recommend. I went to a real tree house in New York. There is actually a real tree house in New York. It's only open in the summer. It's very expensive to own it.
Clothes for head.
Thank you so much for
Clothes for head.
There's actually a vast majority of people, particularly in
Целине. Вот это Женя. Целине.
here,
Clothes for head.
that
Женя.
watch and don't follow. Following Instagram really helps us out. Also, we just hit 10,000 on Instagram. I am a little bit nervous saying that because I feel like we kind of do this with our followers. Shoot!
Вот это Женя.
Damn!
Вот это Женя. The clothes for head. Женя.
I edited a post
Вот это Женя.
and it has to do with my tattoos.
By целине. Фирм. Бренд. Вот это Женя.
So I guess I'm posting that after stream. I hope you all are safe whenever we end stream. But yeah, it's gonna be really cute. Oh, I wish I had another backpack. Yeah. What's for Women's Month? What do you mean? Like, what are we doing for Women's Month? Or why is there Women's Month? Because those are two different questions. Also, special stream coming up. This weekend is International Women's Day. I'm going to be doing some stuff for that. Wednesday, I'm supposed to be in Brooklyn, which I know it doesn't seem like that would be a special stream, but I promise you folks, we don't make it to Brooklyn very often because a lot of the events are here in the city and the internet, it tends to be more stable in the city, right? Then on Thursday is Mac and Cheese's Gotcha Day. I no longer know if we're going to be streaming that day. I actually got invited to an event. So we'll see. Allie may stream, I may stream. We may end up moving it to Friday, who knows. But definitely check it out. I don't know what this building is. It's kind of hideous. It looks like they decided to take a shipping container and just make it giant. Happy birthday. If you come in for stream, let us know so we can sing happy birthday. That's the NYC library. Okay. I love libraries, but I hope the inside is beautiful because the outside is not, I'm not a fan of. Well, I guess the cardboard box isn't very pretty either. And it can hold a lot of cool
Ноутбук,
stuff.
Женя.
So,
Ноутбук.
I mean, the longer I look at it, the more it grows on me, but like, still no. It's not a prison.
This may be poison with virus or грибок and pleasing from yellow laboratory.
In Chinatown,
Ребятка.
it's gonna end up looking
Вот
like
this.
a
Ноутбук,
industrial park, like a,
Женя.
like
Notebook.
a business campus more than a prison. It was kinda
For writing. Женя. For writing notebook.
Again, it looks like a giant cardboard box. Like one of those cardboard boxes that have like the corrugated. I can't talk today. Somebody help me. Corrugated? How do you say it when it has like the ridges, like a cat scratcher? Can someone put it in chat so I can try to say it correctly? Okay, so we are going up through Washington Square. Oh my god. I made 3D socks for this bear statue. Life is good. Oh my gosh, look at it. It's so cute. Where's the bear statue though? It was crops. Where does this bear statue live? And they made them for the dock too? But dude, where are these statues? Where do the statues live? Because I need to see it in person. Because if I just see it like this, it might not have happened. Might not have happened. You know? Hey Brian, welcome on in. So there was somebody who had apparently 3D printed crocs to put on bronze statues. But I don't know where the statues are because I don't recognize any of them. Corrugated. Thank you. It is probably AI, but that's the thing. That's why I'm wondering where is it. I go visit it in person, but by the time I got there, I'm pretty sure the crocs would be gone. Right?
The cable from
Or am I wrong?
the cable for smartphone. Джой. Тип.
Alright, inhale, I think is the first we go.
Тип C.
I'm gonna sit down for a
Джой.
little bit to
Тип C.
readjust some
The
of
cable. USB cable
that I am
for
carrying.
smartphone. Тип C.
And I'm gonna keep
Уже.
going up.
Тип C.
We're gonna get our Lego, and when we get to the Lego store, someone remind me that I can take my backpack off. Do I have to build it in the store, or can I just take the pieces and run? That's the other big question I have. Because I don't know if I really care to make it. I just want the pieces to make it later, potentially. What do we think? It's the Hans Christian Andersen Ugly Duck. I think you're right. Run, I can't. I can't. I'm carrying like almost 3 pounds on my bag. Here, wait, I'll show you. I'll put this down. I'll put this down and I will show you.
Это же шарф clothes.
Carrying this, which looks light, right?
Шарф clothes.
Wrong. They're special, expensive cheese. They're special, expensive.
Это же
Do you want to put a
and
guess for
people
how much?
from the America, Canada, Alaska, Scotland, England, United Kingdom,
No.
Netherlands, France, Austria,
24
Germany.
cans, 2.9 ounces. Do you want to guess how much this is?
Это же
Not very long. Ding, ding, ding! Reliance, you are
the
correct.
fake brand sharf Joya. Вот this
Just like Jesus
is
Christ.
not of
And
nature.
then look it. See this bag?
Fake.
It's completely full. It's like filled to the brim, like it has my makeup and stuff. But then it also has like samples for work because I'm going to Brooklyn. I know, it's crazy.
Is not of nature.
Oh my god.
Is not of Joya. Cotton.
Okay, we're gonna get.
Is not of cotton.
You gotta put it down for 2
Synthetic.
seconds. Little by little, we'll make it. And I guess I could have tried to go home, but I was like, I don't wanna make streams so late. Because otherwise, we would probably be starting like, I don't know, in like about 10 more minutes or 20 more minutes. I'll eat it for dinner for $85. And my past reaction to this food is that it's trash, by the way. They hate it. Do you know how hard it is for me to feed my cat something so expensive that they clearly hate? No rest till Brooklyn? I listen to these words. I don't actually know that song. Ah, damn. Why did you do that now? 1 minute. I do not. It gives me migraines. Like just other people in the area doing that. Here we go. Alright, we'll keep walking, okay?
Это же flower.
Yeah, so it's a kid
Flower, Женя. Это Женя. Flower.
Also, their new food has a different, it's like a very thin can, and it completely chewed my finger up because I wasn't paying attention.
Это Женя. White flower.
It's a specialty diet.
White flower, Женя. Это Женя.
I give up. I give up. So Cat Capri Alley is a full-time streamer.
This is not immediately to wash and dry. This may be poison.
Interior design.
With placing with грибок,
Everybody.
poison,
I work in
яд,
luxury interior design, so
and
honestly,
other
it's just
virus
tasks I
for
can't afford.
from the yellow Luganka laboratory.
Okay, we're gonna get walking, everybody. Thank you for giving me a minute to just take a brief break. So Allie really liked the dinner. She also showed it to the people that she's at this conference with. And they were like, well, why didn't we go there? Why did we go to where we went? And she was like, because you said it was too far of a walk from the other locations. So you said no, and they were really jealous. I know. Remember when Allie ran through the fountain? Alright, so I actually love Washington Square Park. I think there's always just such interesting people around here. But we're getting our free logo. And then we can head back over. Yeah, like 9 times out of 10 you can see like at least 3 streamers in Washington Square Park. Dr. Optimal, you did not miss the pancakes. We are taking a detour from the pancakes first. We are heading up to the Lego store to get my free Legos. I don't know if we'll even make it in time. Wait, they moved it? Whoa, damn, if only I'd known. Okay, so everyone take note. 6:15 is when this turns on. Damn, that would have been so cool to catch. It lighting up. Oh well. Yeah, so there are free Legos apparently in the Lego store. I know, I love this park. It actually has like a very like spooky history. It used to be a potter's field. And then as New York expanded, and it became developed, and
Immediately to
people
wash off.
started moving upward. It became more of a gentrified area. And it turned into a park. This is some of the most expensive parks. Cars used to drive through the arch. Ah, so cool. Hi, Lester, let's go.
Продолжаем immediately to wash
So,
off
like,
this.
they ran the free Lego of the
Immediately.
flowers. That line was like 6 hours. That was too long.
And wash
We're not
this.
doing that. We're gonna see.
This.
See if we can just pick up the Legos and go. We do have to keep marching
This.
though, because I'm moving really slow.
And this.
Moving really slow. So lay down.
So to wash them immediately.
I crinkle some like treats on top of it. And now even the treats are bad tasting apparently, according to my cat. So do we just not give them healthy food and we give them back to them food? No, he can have mac and cheese. Yes, super trendy area in New York City. I think I accidentally touched the lens. So I'm gonna try to clean it off a little bit quick. Costume, package.
This to wash in water. To wash in water. The salt water toilet. Это 15 градус of water. 15 gradus of water.
Plug this light in the meantime, enjoy your rat cam for free. Sometimes you do that for channel points. Onward.
Это Жень.
I feel like we're not going to make it to the Lego store.
Pants.
I feel like we're going to go all this way.
Pants.
Did they say why they're giving away a free Lego? Like, I don't really want to ask. I don't want to say, like, I don't deserve it. But, do we know why? It's going. Hey girls, hopefully you're having a great day. I think we're about like 20 minutes away. The thing is that puts us at 6:40. And I don't know if they'll give me the Legos when it's that close to closing. I feel like some stores won't let you in last minute. Roll! What do you mean roll, Ed? Also, Claudette is supposed to be really good, but again, they are not open right now. I think they might also have hungry, just as a heads up. So I'm going to go through a little bit of a darker, less fun area right now. so that we can get to the Flatiron as fast as possible to pick up our free Legos.
Даже.
Thank you, Astra. Welcome on in. No, I'm part of what we're going to talk today about is pancakes. So, there's a free Lego steering wheel on March 9th. But somebody said there's a free Van Gogh Lego in Flatiron today.
Даже. Free pen and marker. Даже.
Why are we getting a free steering wheel?
Free pen and marker. This may be poison.
And why is there a free steering wheel? Is it only in Boston?
For days.
Because the thing is, it's usually by city.
For days. Даже.
So you might get
This
like
may be poison.
something free one day in Chicago, but not necessarily in New York. We better then go get it, I mean. McDonald's still has pancakes? Are they actually good? Because I remember, so my mom had a little kid play set in her kindergarten classroom. One of my favorite things is they actually had a McDonald's breakfast meal in the kitchen set. And that had pancakes and eggs in it. But I don't think I've ever had pancakes at McDonald's. I have had McGriddles, and those are pretty good. But I don't know if a McGriddle straight would actually be good. Like, part of what makes a McGriddle good is all the stuff in it. Ooh, isn't that kind of cool? That looks like a video game to me, just because of the lighting and everything, and how blue the sky is right now. Yeah, to me they look like they would be pretty, like pretty chalky. I don't want to insult McDonald's, but I don't think of them as being a pancake hub. Yeah, I know, it's actually a great day to walk through the city. I would say, do not overdress, wear layers, do not be like me and overdress. They don't have pancakes, they have hot cakes. I don't know the difference. I feel like they're the same, no? To me, hot cakes, if the hot cakes are at McDonald's, they're with pancakes. I love snack wrap. I don't think that's what you're asking me, but I love snack wrap. I am so sad that snack wraps don't exist. Somebody told me they came back, but I think that's only in Australia. I love the ranch snack wrap. Like, that was my jam. Doesn't Wendy's have a snack wrap? Strangely? Like, didn't they kind of rip off McDonald's? Hi, Smile. Welcome on in. How are you? When they're slush. I'm not suited for a blizzard, but I do have like my big coat on, and I unfortunately put leg warmers on, which I didn't need. I don't love Taco Bell is not my favorite. They do have some like good things, and I will say Baja Blast is amazing. Also, Taco Bell, strangely, had a really good bao bun. They only had it for a little bit. It was delicious. And then they took it off the menu. Probably it didn't sell very well, but I loved it. This is kind of a cool building. Oh, this is NYU, no wonder. Thank you for the follow, Mender. Welcome on in. I only eat the Arby's sandwich that has Arby's sauce on it. I think they have just like an original sandwich, right? I missed something. And also, thank you for following. Following is free, and it helps out the channel too. But I've never had an Arby's one. No, I'm not adding 2 hand warmers. I'm actually sweating. what is a farmer's wrap? It's a scrambled egg hash brown. See, the hash brown, I don't know if I'd like. Because the hash brown should be crunchy. And by putting it in the wrap, it's going to get soggy. That's cool, Henderson. There's a lot of streamers actually in this area. When we were walking through Washington Square Park, I already saw 4 different streamers. And I think some of them are on YouTube, but still. But yeah, so the thing is like, there are so many streamers here in New York. There's also like desktop streamers too, so there is a meetup coming up in April. I don't know if Ellie and I are going, but it is an option. So if you want to get to know other streamers, definitely check out that meetup. If you're not in New York, there are meetups all across the country and the world. So I would check to see if there is one by you.
Тоже. Зазрел там он диджей. Ты же зазрел там он диджей. Он же Женя. This day today Женя. Ты же зрел дейтон там Женя. In this moment Женя. 17 hours. 17 hours, Женя, and 57 minutes PM, Женя. Женя. Today is 19th of April. Женя. 2025 in this year. Женя. The Jane зрел Jane time and date in this moment of this day. The Jane.
Ready? I really want to do this together.
The Jane peoples from the America, Canada, Alaska, Scotland, England, United Kingdom, Netherlands, France, Austria, and Germany. This is some objects what I was to buy on magazine internet shop. Some of objects is all objects what I was to buy on magazine internet shop many days ago. Утверждаю. This may be myself. Therefore, I had to wash this is immediately.
Half birthdays in March.
Утверждаю.
We tried. But hello, everybody. Welcome on in.
Peoples
Today we have a
from
bunch of
the America,
stuff.
Canada, Alaska,
Usually, there are weeks,
Scotland,
some
England,
weeks, some days,
United
everything
Kingdom,
don't seem to go quite
Netherlands,
right in,
France, Austria,
you
and
saw the
Germany. Look to
notification.
this.
You may have an inkling to that.
The actually that.
What happened?
To this.
Shanti, Colleen,
There's a
Robin,
knot
New York, DeRay.
of the
Ow,
fantastic and
ow.
majestic.
I know you're
There's
supposed to
the
be-
real
Hey,
facts
ow.
and
I'm
the
really
real
supposed to- ow. I keep thinking it's
laboratory
ow.
yellow
Ow is a great word for what we're gonna talk about.
prompts
We'll tell you, like, maybe halfway through this.
of virus, bacterial, грибок, плесень,
Unfortunately,
and other variants for diet. And for is big, is not of good for healthy. Is the big problem for healthy and diets. Look at this. Look at this. For diets is not of good for healthy. A big risk for healthy. Big risk.
Hi, Chrissy. Hi, Doug. Hi, Red. Hi, Victoria. Let's talk about
For health and life.
also in sphere. The bike lane looks like a very nice sidewalk for a minute. I know. I've never, I mean, because this sidewalk is not very pretty. Not green, happy, and beautiful. It's like a red carpet, but green. Why are bike lanes green though? Does anybody know? I feel like they should be red. Like get the, oh. I mean, that makes more sense. Get the police out of my bike lane! Allie, dumb random question, look at me. If you have a tandem bike, and this is purely theoretical, everybody, because you can't be on this anyway, and you're going off, you know how you have the like offshoot or whatever to get onto the highway, and you have the special lanes? If you're in a tandem bike, you can still use the carpool lane, right? That's not today. It's gonna be overseen too. That's okay. Allie, we have to do that Friday anyway. Okay, I'll mute it. Thank you, Dark, for the gifted sub too. Subtle. You are not subtly nice. You're not subtly nice. You are kind and completely and easily seem to be nice. I can't read anybody's name today. Oh my gosh. Maybe I need to up my screen brightness. Not your guy. Hello. But I can't see anything on it. No, it's up all the way. How can it be up all the way? I'm not sad. I'm tired of everybody. Addie is tired. But if I'm crying, then you can ask why I'm sad. I think sometimes people don't realize that my resting face is sad. You're like Nico. Yeah, I'm like Nico. That's why we love me best. So, like, sad when I just am, like, not, like, what you guys don't necessarily see is that when we have people physically around us, there's a lot of masking and performing that happens. And, like, when I'm just thinking about something on stream, there's no masking person here, and there's way less masking involved. So, like I get very excited when I see physical people. Yeah. So I think people sometimes think that I'm sad or whatever. They meet us in person, and we are more outgoing. We might have a lot more energy, and part of that is because we're so excited to see people. And it's not like we're not new, right, Allie? Right? It's not like we're not people. But when we look at a screen, we're feeling like a name for ourselves. So we're gonna Starling. That's a Starling. 100%. That's a Starling. You can tell. You can. No. Stop! Stop! No! Don't flee! Don't flee! Okay, so this is a Starling. I know I like this not. I want to say that these are the females. I have to check. Essentially, Starlings, you can tell by their dots and their opalescent. They were somebody's. Starlings are remnants of somebody's poorly executed plan. And it is both horrifying and sparks joy every time in me that I think of it. There's a couple of reasons why. You know the story? Don't put it in chat. Allie and I are gonna tell you. Like, how we know? So this guy decided, Allie, you know what we need?
Боже,
We need every bird
бля,
Shakespeare ever wrote about
фейк
to
джуз.
be here in New York City. Whoa, what is that? Whoa. Are these windows? Are these windows? They're so cool. We will get out of your way. It's just very cool. Wow. Sorry, thank you. He's like, get that ass out of your way, Ellie. Ellie. They look so concerned and so confused. But also, I wonder how much a rounded window costs. That's my main question.
Straight now jam people from the America, Canada, Alaska, Scotland, England, United Kingdom, Muslims, Sudan, Southern Germany. Straight now, and to continue sleeping.
This guy decided he
This
thought
moment.
Shakespeare.
Oh,
Shakespeare is the best author, the brightest author, the best author.
This,
Who's also the best? New York City.
this
New York
is
City
here
doesn't
jam.
have birds. We don't have enough birds in New York City. And you know what? You know what would be great? I want it to sound like England. I want it to sound like Shakespeare. I want it to sound like home. So I'm going to import every single bird from Shakespeare. So any bird that's been mentioned in Shakespeare, we're bringing it to New York. He started with the starling. He started with the starling, and you know what he got? He only got to the starlings. The starlings were so hard to get them to stay that it was painfully obvious it wasn't going to work. And now starlings are an invasive species, and they take songbirds' nests and destroy them. And they sound like cars instead of songbirds. Okay, so what's the deal, Allie? I can't tell if there is rent stabilized housing in there, but what I can tell you is they have a stop work order, and it's a partial stop work order, so whatever it is, it's going to be delayed. That's the only information I got. I will say it is shorter. I think because it's shorter, it might not have any. Losers. We need more rent stabilized affordable housing. I know you got tax breaks to build this building. I know it. Just put one in there. One could be for me. Can we have some affordable housing? The luxury options. I think it's almost like I will be your token poor person, please. No, honestly though, like in all reality, there isn't enough housing in New York City, let alone affordable housing. Just all housing is incredibly tight right now. Like people are even like bidding up apartments. So there was an apartment in Brooklyn that was $4,500, and people were bidding $5,500 and up for it, which is insane. A month, by the way, a month. And you don't own it. It still goes to the landlord. I will say though,
Good night, Joy.
developers feel like
Good night, Joy.
with their luxury kind of options, and they can charge
And
more.
good night,
So
Laura.
we have a lot of
Angela and
fake
Joy.
dinners.
Kirsten
You
Dior.
know, they look really nice, but they're not really the meat and potatoes you want, 'cause over time they're
Kızım
gonna be
esnaf.
destroyed here in New York City.
Он
When all
дышмас
we really
Лекси
want
Силья.
is we want a
Хиллари
nice,
Томас.
juicy,
Жирный
reliable
Гена.
hamburger.
Good night.
Good price, too.
Good night, Joy.
Yes. Hamburger.
Good night, Joy.
What was it? Hamburger, cornflakes, ketchup, and something else. Yeah, so they have these fake depression steaks. Were they depression steaks or were they war? No, they were ration steaks. They weren't depression. They were ration steaks. Well, the war came right after the depression, so good point. Good point. It is not meatloaf. It was shaped like a steak. It was shaped like a steak. If you know